Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So the past 3 years or so, we've been hiking to almost every single waterfall in the state of Georgia. And we have a video on almost each and every single one. In my travels, I picked a list of the 12 most beautiful waterfalls in the state, in my opinion. So with that being said, in no particular order, starting with number 1, Amicola Falls. Located in Chattahoochee-Oconee National Forest, near Helen, Georgia is one of the most beautiful, iconic waterfalls. This stunning natural attraction features 2 cascading falls formed by Curtis Creek and York Creek. Curtis Creek, a 153-foot drop, while York Creek is a 50-foot descent, creating a breathtaking twin waterfall. And I'll also briefly say, it's only a half-mile hike to the falls, but it's a very scenic stretch and some very nice cove forest nature. Next up, Minnehaha Falls. Located in Rabun County, this is a charming and easily accessible waterfall known for its cascading tears and serene beauty. But I personally believe it's semi-underrated considering not too many people talk about it compared to how beautiful it is. The falls descend gracefully over a series of rock ledges that almost kind of look like stairs, but it creates a picturesque, curtain-like effect that's very captivating. The hike is very quick through a forested trail of rhododendrons and moss-covered surroundings, and considering it's Rabun County, it's also next to many great hikes in the region. Next up is Doto Falls, and why this one is so special compared to most waterfalls in the area, it's one of the highest free-falling waterfalls east of the Mississippi. 186-foot drop, and the water plunges dramatically from a sheer cliff. Even though it's on a campus, the falls are accessible as long as the campus is open. Next up, Doto Falls. Located in Chattahoochee National Forest near Dahlonega in Blairsville, Georgia, this amazing waterfall is a series of cascades. And being 480 feet total, it's also one of the tallest waterfalls in the state. It features 3 main drops, lower, middle, and upper cascades, each with unique beauty. I'll also say the hiking trail is very fun as well, and it's named after Spanish explorer Hernando de Soto because legend has it he was here in the area in the 1500s during his expedition, which they say he left a piece of armor found near the base of the falls. And next up, and this is one of the only waterfalls south of Atlanta, High Falls. Not only is it very unique, but it's also the largest waterfall in the state that is south of Atlanta, Georgia. Granted, it's one of the few waterfalls in the state south of Atlanta. However, it cascades over rugged rocks, creating a very dramatic effect. Furthermore, the very same hike leads to ruins of an abandoned ghost town in the state. So in my opinion, definitely worthy of a visit. And next up, Holcomb Creek Falls. I was here not too long ago, but it's tucked away in Rabun County, and it's definitely a hidden gem, one of the most underrated waterfalls in the state, in my opinion. And considering it's in a very remote area in the Blue Ridge Mountains, this 120-foot drop, along with the smooth, slanted rock surrounded by lush forest, is a very enchanting experience. And next up, located in Cloudland Canyon, a must-see in the state is Hemlock Falls. This waterfall is a 90-foot drop, but I will say it's not just the waterfall that you should come here for, but the entire experience. A massive canyon where you hike to the bottom and see 2 different waterfalls. But especially during the rainy season, Hemlock Falls is definitely worthy of being one of the top 12 best waterfalls in the state. And next up, of course this one makes the list, Amicola Falls, the tallest waterfall in the state and one of the tallest waterfalls in the entire southeast. With a dramatic 729-foot drop, the falls cascade over several rocky ledges, creating a stunning, powerful sight. Also, it has 600 steps worth of staircase, right next to it so you can see just about every single section. And to top it off is one of Georgia's 7 natural wonders. Next up is Truff Falls, located in a very remote section of the Chattahoochee National Forest. While this waterfall is often overlooked and nobody really even talks about it, it's absolutely beautiful. It's a 90-foot drop cascading over many rocky ledges and surrounded by lush forest. I think one of the main reasons why people don't talk about this waterfall is the fact that it takes roughly 20 to 30 minutes one way on a slow dirt road where most people need 4-wheel drive. However, absolutely worth it if you have the ability. And next up, High Shoals Falls. One of the most beautiful waterfalls in Georgia. It's at 80 feet and the waterfall has multiple cascades and a long rolling drop. The hike to the falls is moderately challenging, offering a rewarding view, but also along the trail is another waterfall called Blue Hole Falls, where there's a swimming pool below, but also a rope swing. So I definitely recommend a hike to High Shoals Falls. And next up, Ravencliff Falls. Now this one is very unique considering with this waterfall, it drops between a cracked cliff, which is very interesting. The hike is a little bit over 4 miles total round trip, and it is definitely worth it. Also, many smaller waterfalls along the way. And last but not least, another one of the most beautiful waterfalls in Georgia, Panther Creek Falls. This stunning waterfall has a series of cascades dropping about 60 feet into a serene, very swimmable pool where many people like to play in the falls as well. But the hike to Panther Creek Falls is equally amazing. While it is pretty difficult, mainly if you take all of the split-off paths, it's definitely worth it with so many incredible landmarks. So those are my 12 favorite waterfalls in the state of Georgia. If you have different opinions, please drop them in the comments below so everyone gets ideas to try new hiking trails and try to live a little bit more of a fulfilling life. So one day I decided to make a video on traveling to as many waterfall hikes as I possibly can in a short winter day. If you want to see that video for some ideas, check it out here. And one of the waterfalls that's on this list is actually on this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day.